Today I'm gonna show you how to sew buttons. First, how to sew 4-hole buttons. For this, I'm gonna bring my needle from the back side of the fabric, wrong side of the fabric on the top, and place my button on the top. And then I'm gonna go across to the other hole. I'm gonna repeat this on this side for 3 times. Now this time I'm gonna bring my needle up from the empty hole that I haven't used it yet, and I'm gonna go in from the opposite side, another empty hole. I'm gonna do that again. Same thing, I'm gonna repeat that 3 times. Now I'm gonna bring my needle from bottom up, but not from the button, under the button, like that. And I'm gonna wrap the thread around the button for 5 times. And I'm gonna go under and make a knot. The wrapping a button, it's gonna help my button to stay away from a fabric. So when I close the button on a buttonhole, it will be easier for us to close it. Next is 2-hole button. 2-hole button is sewn same way as 4-hole button. So same thing, I'm gonna bring my needle up from the wrong side of the fabric, gonna place my button on the top and go across to the other hole. And I'll repeat this 3 times. Now I'll bring my needle from under the button, same as the other one, and wrap the thread around the button 4 or 5 times. And then I'll go to wrong side again and I'll make a knot. Next is flat shank button. There are 2 different kind of shank button. Some has a very tiny hole like this one, and some has big loops like that one. To sew this button again, I'm gonna bring my needle up from the wrong side of the fabric, gonna put the needle through the hole and go down. I'm just gonna repeat this 3 times, and this time we don't have to wrap the thread around the button because it has a small part there that's making the button away to stay away from the fabric. So we are not gonna wrap around the button this time. Now I'm just simply gonna go under the fabric, the wrong side of the fabric, and first I'm gonna make a simple stitch. So every time I sew a button, first I make a simple stitch before making a knot. That makes my button to stay on place, not to move around much. And then I just make a knot. So next is quarter wall shank button. These buttons are similar to flat shank button. Only thing is it has a metal part under. So I'm just gonna sew it same as the flat shank button. On this button sometimes it's really difficult to find the straight hole as the needle is moving around the metal part. So I repeated those stitch about 3 times, and now I'm just gonna go to the wrong side of the fabric and I'm gonna make a knot. That's all. Thanks for watching.